Let me tell you, there's nothing I love more than a little Hollywood glitz and glam. But you know what shines even brighter than a red carpet premiere? A big, generous heart. We all know celebrities for their movies, music, and let's be honest, sometimes they're interesting life choices. But today, we're celebrating the ones who use their platform for good, the ones who remind us that kindness is always in style. Get ready for some heartwarming stories because we're counting down the top 10 kindest and most generous celebrities in Hollywood. These are the stars who are just as famous for their compassion as they are for their talent. So get ready to be inspired. These celebrities are proving that the best accessory you can wear is a heart of gold.
Kicking off our list at number 10 is a guy who's traded in his good vibrations for even better deeds. Top 10, Mark's come a long way from his days with the Funky Bunch. Now he's all about family, faith, and giving back. And let me tell you, this guy's work ethic is no joke. He's up before the sun, working out, and then he's out there building schools and supporting charities. Talk about motivation. But what really makes Mark special is his dedication to his family. He's been married for over a decade, has 4 amazing kids, and always puts them first. He even says that being a dad is his most important role. Mark Wahlberg is living proof that you can have it all. A successful career, a loving family, and a heart dedicated to making the world a better place. Now, you might think that someone as busy and successful as Mark wouldn't have time for, well, anyone else. But you'd be wrong. People who work with Mark say he's one of the nicest guys in Hollywood. He's known for treating everyone on set with respect, from the directors to the crew members. He even remembers everyone's names. I mean, come on, how cool is that? And don't even get me started on how he treats his fans. Mark always makes time for them, whether it's signing autographs, taking pictures, or just having a quick chat. He knows that without his fans, he wouldn't be where he is today, and he never forgets that. Mark Wahlberg is a true inspiration, showing us that success isn't just about how much money you make or how famous you are. It's about using your platform to make a difference in the world and treating everyone with kindness and respect.
Coming in at number 9, John Legend and Chrissy Teigen. This dynamic duo isn't just talented, they're incredibly generous and use their voices to speak out for what they believe in. From education to social justice to food security, John and Chrissy are always on the front lines, fighting for a better world. And let's be real, they could just write a check and call it a day. But no, these two are hands-on. Remember during the pandemic when they donated millions to help families struggling with food insecurity? They didn't just stop there, they actually got out there and personally delivered meals to people in need. John and Chrissy are the real deal, using their fame and fortune to spread kindness and make a real difference. And that's what makes them true role models. Now, what I love most about John and Chrissy is that they're not afraid to be vulnerable. They share their lives, the good, the bad, and the hilarious, with the world. They've opened up about their struggles with parenting, their heartbreaking pregnancy loss, and the importance of mental health. And let me tell you, it takes a lot of courage to be that open and honest, especially in the public eye. But by sharing their story, they've helped countless people feel seen and understood. They've shown us that it's okay to not be okay, and that asking for help is a sign of strength, not weakness. John Legend and Chrissy Teigen are more than just celebrities. They're real people with real hearts, and they're using their platform to spread a message of love, kindness, and the importance of supporting each other. And that's a message we can all get behind. And at number 8, we have someone who's basically America's sweetheart, right next door. You know her, you love her, she brings a smile to everyone's face. Jennifer Garner. Now, we all know Jennifer from her amazing acting. She's hilarious in comedies, and she can totally rock an action role. But what I love most about Jen is her heart. She's always going above and beyond to help others, and she does it all with this genuine warmth and humility. You know those celebrities who are all about the glitz and glam? Yeah, that's not Jennifer. She's more likely to be found in jeans and a t-shirt, hanging out with her kids, or working on her organic baby food company, Once Upon a Farm. And speaking of that company, it's not just about making yummy, healthy food for kids. It's about making sure all kids have access to good nutrition. She's also a huge advocate for early childhood education and has worked with organizations like Save the Children to support kids in need. And during the pandemic, when so many small businesses were struggling, guess who stepped up? Jennifer Garner. She secretly donated to tons of small businesses to help them keep their doors open. Can you even imagine? You open your bank account one day and it's Jennifer Garner to the rescue. I mean, who does that? She's always thinking of others, always looking for ways to make a difference. And she does it all with this infectious smile on her face. She's just the best, isn't she? We all need a friend like Jennifer Garner in our lives. And if you think she's just nice to cameras, you are wrong. I've heard stories from people who've met her and they all say the same thing. She's even nicer in person. Like, remember that one crew member who said Jennifer remembered his name years after meeting him on set? Years. And even with all her success, she's remained incredibly grounded and devoted to her family. She's living proof that you can be a huge movie star and still be a down-to-earth, kind, and caring person. She's not afraid to laugh at herself, she's not afraid to get her hands dirty, and she's always willing to lend a helping hand. So, to Jennifer Garner, a truly one-of-a-kind.
Coming in at number 7, we have a duo that is as hilarious as they are generous. We're talking about Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively. Now, these two are known for their playful banter on social media, red carpet pranks, and let's be honest, Ryan's knack for making fun of himself. And Blake, but hey, that's love, right? But behind the jokes and the glamorous facade, they have hearts of gold. Seriously, these two are like the superheroes of philanthropy. They've donated millions, and I mean millions, to organizations like the American Civil Liberties Union, Feeding America, and the NAACP. And they don't just write a check and call it a day. They get involved. They use their platform to raise awareness, and they encourage others to join them in making a difference. And get this, they even paid for several of their fans' weddings. It's just incredible how much they give back. But here's the thing about Ryan and Blake. They don't do it for the recognition. They believe in doing good quietly without needing a pat on the back. And that, my friends, is what makes them truly special. And you know what else is great about them? They don't take themselves too seriously. Ryan joking once that they donate all this money so their kids don't grow up spoiled. That's classic Ryan Reynolds humor right there. But you know what? There's actually a lot of truth in that statement. By teaching their children about philanthropy and the importance of giving back, they're instilling values that will last a lifetime, and that's more valuable than any trust fund. Speaking of their kids, they're incredibly private about their family life. They're not parading their kids around for the paparazzi, they're just trying to give them a normal childhood, which is so refreshing to see in Hollywood. Ryan and Blake are proof that you can be successful, funny, and generous all at the same time. They use their platform to shine a light on important causes, they inspire others to give back, and they do it all while keeping it real. They are the epitome of using your powers for good. They remind us that laughter and love go hand in hand, and that even small acts of kindness can make a big difference.
Coming in at number 6 is someone who's not just an incredible actress, but an even more incredible human being. She's America's sweetheart, the one and only Sandra Bullock. Now, Sandra has been gracing our screens for decades, and let me tell you, she just keeps getting better with time. From romantic comedies to heart-wrenching dramas, she can do it all. But what truly makes Sandra special is her heart of gold. She's a longtime supporter of the American Red Cross and has donated millions to disaster relief efforts, including Hurricane Katrina and the 2010 Haiti earthquake. And remember the COVID-19 pandemic? Yeah, Sandra was right there on the front lines, donating masks, hand sanitizers, and funds to healthcare workers. Talk about a real-life superhero. And if that wasn't enough, she's also a huge advocate for adoption. She adopted her 2 beautiful children as a single parent, proving that family is about love, not biology. She's spoken openly about the joys and challenges of adoption, breaking down stigmas and inspiring others to open their hearts and homes to children in need. Sandra is a shining example of someone who uses their platform for good, and her generosity knows no bounds. But it's not just the big gestures with Sandra, it's the little things too. She's known for being incredibly kind and thoughtful on set, always treating everyone with respect, from the director to the production assistants. There's this one story about how she bought her entire crew luxury gifts after filming a particularly challenging movie, just to say thank you. I mean, who does that? And despite her A-list status, she's remained incredibly grounded and approachable. Fans always say how she takes the time to talk to them, take pictures, and make them feel seen. There was this one fan who waited hours to meet her at a movie premiere, and Sandra actually stayed an extra hour just to make sure she got to talk to everyone. Can you imagine? Most celebrities would have been whisked away by their entourage, but not Sandra. She's just the best. Sandra Bullock is the real deal. Talented, funny, gorgeous, but most importantly, she's kind, compassionate, and generous. She's a role model for us all, reminding us that true beauty comes from within and that we should always strive to make the world a better place.
Coming in at number 5, it's Chris Pratt. You know him as Star-Lord, the hilarious kind of goofy hero from Guardians of the Galaxy. But in real life, let's just say he's even more awesome. And that's saying something. Because this guy is all about family, faith, and giving back. Chris is the kind of dad who shows up, and I mean really shows up. You'll see him on playdates making silly faces with his kids, just being a total goofball. And he talks about fatherhood with so much love, you can tell it's the most important role he plays. Now, this guy is seriously dedicated to making kids smile, especially those going through tough times. He's a regular visitor at children's hospitals, dressing up as Star-Lord, bringing toys, telling stories, anything to brighten their day. Can you imagine being stuck in a hospital bed and suddenly Star-Lord walks in? Talk about the best distraction ever. And despite being a huge movie star, Chris never forgets where he came from. He's open about his faith and how it keeps him grounded. He's just a down-to-earth guy who remembers what's truly important in life, and that's something we can all admire. Now, you'd think someone who's battled dinosaurs and saved the galaxy might have a bit of an ego, right? Not Chris. He's known for being incredibly kind and respectful to everyone on set, from the biggest stars to the crew members. He actually once surprised his entire crew with amazing, thoughtful gifts. Not just a fruit basket, people. We're talking top-of-the-line stuff. Why? Because he was so grateful for their hard work and wanted to show his appreciation. That's the kind of guy who remembers everyone's names and makes you feel like you matter. Chris never takes his success for granted. He always remembers to give back, whether it's supporting veterans or donating to important causes. He knows how fortunate he is and wants to use his platform to make a difference. Chris Pratt is a true inspiration. He shows us that being a superhero isn't just about saving the world on screen, it's about being a good person every single day.
At number 4, we have a man who needs no introduction, because he's probably introduced himself to everyone he's ever met. It's Tom Hanks, America's dad, the nicest guy in Hollywood. Seriously, he's so nice, it's almost unbelievable. I mean, we've all heard the stories. Tom Hanks stopping to take photos with every single fan, even if it takes all day. Tom Hanks sending a fan a typewriter because he heard they were an aspiring writer. Tom Hanks being so genuinely kind and down to earth that it makes you wonder if he's even real. But here's the thing about Tom Hanks. It's not an act. He's not doing it for the cameras. He's just a genuinely good person. He treats everyone with respect, from the biggest Hollywood directors to the interns fetching coffee. He remembers people's names, asks about their families, makes them feel seen and heard, and his generosity knows no bounds. Tom's a huge supporter of children's hospitals, veterans organizations, and he stepped up big time during COVID relief efforts. He's always the first to lend a helping hand, and he does it all with that signature Tom Hanks charm. Now, anyone who's been married as long as Tom Hanks knows a thing or two about love and commitment. He and Rita Wilson, they're the real deal, people. Married since 1988, they're proof that true love can last in Hollywood. Tom Hanks reminds us that kindness and generosity aren't just about grand gestures and big donations. It's about the little things, the everyday moments where you choose to be kind, to be present, to make someone else's day a little brighter. He shows us that true success isn't measured by awards or box office numbers, but by the impact you have on others. And by that measure, Tom Hanks is one of the richest men on earth.
Coming in at number 3, the legend himself, Denzel Washington. This is more than just a movie star, folks. This is a man who embodies integrity, grace, and an unwavering commitment to giving back. Denzel is the kind of guy who commands respect without demanding it. He's quiet, he's thoughtful, and he leads by example. He's a devoted husband and father, and his family values are at the core of everything he does. And speaking of leading by example, Denzel is a huge advocate for education. He believes in the power of knowledge to transform lives, and he puts his money where his mouth is. He's funded countless scholarships, especially for underprivileged youth, giving them opportunities they might never have had otherwise. Now, you don't become Denzel Washington without an incredible work ethic. But the thing about Denzel is, he treats everyone on set with the same level of respect, whether you're the director or the intern. He shows up prepared, he's professional, and he believes in collaboration. Crews who have worked with Denzel say he's a true leader on set. He's not afraid to give advice, to mentor younger actors, to share his knowledge and experience. He understands that success isn't just about personal gain, it's about lifting others up as you climb. And Denzel is a man of deep faith. He often talks about the importance of spirituality in his life, and he uses his platform to inspire others to live a life of purpose and meaning. He believes in giving back, in making a difference, in leaving the world a better place than you found it. And that's what sets Denzel apart. He's not just a talented actor, he's a role model. He shows us that you can be successful without sacrificing your integrity, that you can be powerful without being arrogant, and that true fulfillment comes from using your platform for good. Denzel Washington is a true inspiration, a true testament to the power of hard work, humility, and a heart full of grace.
Coming in at number 2, we have someone who truly embodies kindness and humility. Keanu Reeves, known for his blockbuster roles in movies like The Matrix and John Wick, but what you might not know is that he's just as awesome in real life. A down-to-earth guy. Has he been spotted giving up his seat on the subway? He genuinely seems to care about making people's days a little brighter. He's donated millions, and I mean millions, to cancer research and children's hospitals. And he doesn't brag about it, he just does it because it's the right thing to do. There are even stories of him secretly helping out crew members on his movies, from giving bonuses to buying everyone lunch. He once said, "I'm just trying to live my life and be nice." Well, Keanu, mission accomplished. Our number 1 spot goes to a true icon, a legend, Dolly Parton. Dolly is more than just incredible music and those sparkly outfits. She's a force of nature when it comes to kindness. This woman walks the walk. Her generosity knows no bounds. She's donated millions to education, particularly her Imagination Library, which gifts free books to children. And let's not forget her contributions to COVID research and poverty relief. Dolly sees a need, and she meets it. What makes Dolly even more special is her genuine love for people. She treats everyone with respect, from her fans to the crew on her movies. She once said, "If you see someone without a smile, give them yours." And you know what? She really means it. Dolly's known for taking the time to talk to her fans, making them feel seen and appreciated. She is a true inspiration, a national treasure, and a reminder that we can all make a difference in the world.
These amazing people have shown us that being famous doesn't mean forgetting where you came from. It can be a platform to do good, to lift others up, and to spread kindness like confetti. But you know what? You don't need a fancy outfit or a red carpet to make a difference. It's the little things, you know? Being there for a friend, lending a helping hand, or just flashing a genuine smile. Every act of kindness, big or small, matters. So go out there and be the change you want to see in the world. Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to like and share this video.